Hey tea heads, this is Don from Mayleaf. In this video, how to choose Tie Guan Yin. In this video, we're going to show you the ways that you can spot the different grades of Tie Guan Yin. We have Frank here.
Hello.
And we have Celine.
Hello.
This video is going to go under the Tea Masterclasses playlist. It's also going to go under the Drinking with Friends playlist. If at any point in time you enjoy this video, then please give the video the thumbs up. The more thumbs in the air, the more tea videos are going to come your way. And if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, then go click that button. Okay, Tie Guan Yin, Iron Goddess, a classic, one of the most classic Chinese oolong teas. It's everywhere around China. If you're in a dodgy Chinese restaurant somewhere, usually somewhere there'll be some Tie Guan Yin knocking around, so you can ask for Tie Guan Yin. It's probably the most ubiquitous oolong tea. It's given around as gifts all the time. It's one of the first oolongs that most people try. And because it's so in demand, they have to produce a lot of it, which means there's so many different grades, from very poor to very good grades. So I thought it would be quite useful for us to kind of go through different ways that you can spot good quality Tie Guan Yin. Let's look at we're going to pull the camera around in a second and go through visually what you should look for in the grades of Tie Guan Yin. But first of all, it has to be from the Tie Guan Yin cultivar. So it's a particular cultivar, the Tie Guan Yin. It has to be from Fujian province. Well, it should be from Fujian province, specifically Anxi in the south of Fujian. Fujian produces amazing teas, but Anxi in the south of Fujian produces the best Tie Guan Yin. It should be spring picked, because spring leaves are always going to be fuller in terms of flavor. And because of the fact that they have to make so much of this stuff to satisfy the market, they choose a lot of poor fields, and they'll use pesticides and fertilizers and all sorts of nonsense on their teas to just try and get some crop out of it. So always make sure when you're selecting Tie Guan Yin, probably more than any other tea, just because it says Tie Guan Yin does not mean it's good quality tea. There are so many different grades, so make sure you buy from a trusted supplier. Right, so we're going to pull the camera around and I will show you the differences between the teas. So this is the lowest grade Tie Guan Yin that you can find. In fact, if you manage to find something as bad as this, it's quite an achievement, because this still has all of the stalks in. So Tie Guan Yin, when they pick it with the stalk. You need to have the stalk to allow the water and moisture to leave the leaf and equalize in the leaf. So they pick it with the stalk and they process it with the stalk, but they should always, always, always remove these little parts off the stalk and throw the stalk away, or sometimes they use the stalk in pillows. Didn't you see? Yeah, they can put stuffed pillows with them, but you certainly shouldn't be drinking it. So this has all the stalks, pretty much 70% stalk and 30% leaf. So you can see that's one of the classic ways to look at quality, is see how much stalk is in there. If I then show you this one is next grade up, I would say. This still has some stalks. If I focus in on that, you can see here that it still has a fair amount of stalk, but this is kind of standard grade Tie Guan Yin. This is what you would normally find in a lot of places, a lot of shops. But also notice the color. So stalks is one thing. The second is color. The color on this looks quite dull, right? It's not particularly vibrant. It doesn't really have much going on with it. So let's pull in a much higher grade. So this is now a much higher grade spring picked Tie Guan Yin. So if I put those two close together, you can see that this one has less stalk, right, than this one, and it has more green. It's got a little bit more. It's not a huge difference, but it's got a little bit more of the kind of vibrancy that you would expect from a Tie Guan Yin. You'll notice up here there's quite a lot of dust up here, so pay always attention to how much dust there is, and there's a neat way of doing that when you're brewing. Okay, so this is, I would say, a high quality Tie Guan Yin, but let's pull out a much higher quality. Boom. So this one here, you can see, just make sure we're in focus. So you can see here a few things. First of all, the color is even greener. There's no stalk here at all, so this has been properly sorted. So the reason why you can spot the difference is because if it's lower quality leaf, they won't put so much effort in. Right? So they won't take as much stalk out because it's not such good quality leaf. But if it's really high quality leaf that they know that they can command a high price from, then they will. So this one, much greener, no stalk, and also just look at how tightly rolled these balls are compared to this. This is a lot rougher, and these you can see they're like perfect little tiny rolled balls, and that means two things. It means that again they put more effort into the rolling process, but also probably that the leaves had more nutrients and were oilier and stickier. So when you roll it, it actually sticks together a lot better. So that's why you can see how nice and tightly rolled this one is. So this is our superior iron goddess. This is the one that we sell. This is the superior Tie Guan Yin. And you can see if I put them all together, see if I can get them all in one frame, one shot. There you go. So you can see from low grade, kind of standard grade, highish grade, and highest grade. So let's taste. So we're going to taste this tea now. Okay, so what we've done is I've already heated all of these up with hot water. In front of you, we have all of the teas from low quality to high quality. We've got 8 grams of each, so we're doing everything equally, right? We're not going to mess around. I don't have more than 3 glass teapots, so
Guy one it is.
do this low grade in the Guy one here. And can you put these ones in? And then the other one's here.
You can also do one. Ding.
That worked well.
There you go. Okay, so one of the first things you can do when you're checking is just shake the pot. So take it, shake the pot a bit. So it goes up to the lid. So the thing goes up to the lid. And we do the same here. And then we look at how much dust has been collected. You can see immediately. Can you see here? And so we bring it close to the camera. Can you see? So the lid's here.
This is not great, but this one doesn't have much.
Okay,
basically.
here you go. Let's try and focus. So you can see the lid's here, very dusty, whereas this one, high quality, hardly any dust at all
That is mad.
collected. So you can see that they've taken that extra effort to really make sure they separate all the dust and they make very high quality tea. So that's one of the things you can always do. You can always check to make sure that it's clean. This one, because it's got stalks, was actually very clean as well. Because it's got basically nothing going on there.
No leaf,
No
no
dust.
dust.
Okay, so I'll rinse these. So I'm going to give it a quick rinse. So Frank and I, we've been friends for 15 years or so?
Yeah, more 20.
20?
Yeah.
God, I feel old now. Yeah. But you've been drinking tea for about, what, 5 years?
Yeah, around
proper
4,
tea I'm talking
4
about.
or 5. Yeah.
So it took me a while to convince you to get into it.
Yeah,
Just a bit.
just a little.
Just 5 years.
So what kind of tea do you drink? What's your tea? What's your daily driver?
The daily driver is green tea, definitely.
Okay. Just green tea?
No, I drink all kind of tea, but the green tea, if I would have to choose one, I have to drink every day, or I am allowed to drink every day, it would be green tea.
And do you drink much Tie Guan Yin?
Yeah, but more in the evenings, not during the day.
Okay, so it's your evening drink.
Yeah.
So you're used to the flavor profile of a Tie Guan Yin.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say of a good one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. So we're using boiling water, 8 grams of leaf to 200 ml of water. I'm just going to brew these two first because I know that we don't have enough water. Can I get some water?
Careful. Thank you.
We'll brew for 10 seconds. So we're going to see what the stalks taste like. You never know.
You never know.
You might love it.
Yeah.
You might love it.
Sorry, gentle coming through.
All right, so that's the stalks. And this is kind of standard quality. Tie Guan Yin.
I'm quite excited actually to taste the difference because in looks it's quite obvious like which is the highest if you put them next to each other.
Visually, yeah.
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 So it'd be nice to see it.
All right, so we just try these two first.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm.
Stalky one.
So this is Stalky one.
Oh, thank you very much.
Cheers.
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 Thoughts in the microphone.
The color, the color is quite light, and
It's always the taste.
yeah.
But the smell is quite
The smell is
alright.
nice.
It's got not a bad smell,
No,
does
It's
no.
it?
alright.
But the taste is really
It's
weak.
just bland, yeah.
It's not
quite-
there.
It's just not there.
It's just not there.
No.
And it is a bit bitter. I probably could have brewed it stronger, but it is got,
Yeah, it's got like something that could come through like
yeah.
yeah,
Stalks.
astringent. The stalks.
It doesn't taste as round and as smooth as a
No.
as a proper Tie Guan Yin. It
No.
tastes a little bit thin, very light. Okay, so let's try
Sorry.
the standard grade. Much darker in colour.
Oh yeah, much
Yeah.
darker.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, very different.
See, the smell is lighter than the stalky one when you smell it.
Yeah, it's not
It's not
as
as floral.
But it has a much darker roasted taste to it,
Yeah.
right?
But the taste is very different. To the
It's
stalky.
actually quite nice,
Yeah.
but
Kind of
it's
milky.
not very, it doesn't have the classic Tie Guan Yin
No.
lightness
Mhm.
that it should have.
Yeah.
So when you're looking for this kind of light Tie Guan Yin, because the traditional way of making Tie Guan Yin was to charcoal roast it, so it was dark.
Ah.
okay.
So this is maybe a little bit more on that styling, but it's kind of in between. It's kind of neither here nor there.
Yeah.
If you want to get that nice light
Yeah.
floral Tie Guan Yin flavor, you need to look for the brighter greener color. So now this one is high grade and then superior grade,
When do I pour it?
just after me.
Filter is there.
Just after me.
Just after you, okay.
Yeah. Okay, your turn.
Oops.
Okay, so immediately the smell is very different.
Oh, I'm
So
excited.
just smell the lid.
Alright.
Very different, right?
Sorry.
What do you think?
Oh my god.
Actually, I
These
prefer
two.
these lids to that.
Really? I prefer
Oh.
that one.
Nice.
Radical, okay.
But I have to say that smells more like stewed vegetables.
Here,
There
finish
you
your tea.
There you go.
Okay, how does it taste?
Much smoother.
Much smoother?
The color is very like transparent gold, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's very pretty.
Let me show the color to the camera a little bit.
Ooh, that's nice.
So this is now it's very different, isn't it, this tea? I'm going to spit it on the floor, I know I am.
Ooh, that's really nice actually.
Come on. Doesn't want to focus. You're going to focus?
Focus on.
Here we go. Let's try again.
I definitely prefer the taste of this one.
The smell
The
of
smell.
So you prefer the smell of the high grade,
Yeah.
not superior grade? Okay.
Yeah.
So
like that
the
one.
smell is a lot more, it's got a lot more floral,
Floral,
Yeah.
yeah.
right?
And it stays in your palate longer.
It's just a more satisfying,
More
just stronger, but not in a kind of bitter,
No, yeah,
nasty way,
nasty
just
way,
in a
yeah.
nice, strong tea,
Yeah.
Tie Guan Yin way. Okay. Okay, last but not least, hopefully, let's see if you prefer the taste of
Yeah.
this one or not.
Sorry, I'm still going.
It's okay.
No worries. It's not a
Wow.
race.
Wow, wow, wow.
Okay. There we go. Book and covers.
Don't trust it. That is a beautiful tea,
Oh,
no?
Mm.
Now that is just creamy, it's full of,
Where's the lid?
it's full of like
Oh.
mango and cream and honeysuckle and all of those amazing
Okay,
notes.
this tastes
like that smells.
All right.
That is
Something's
true.
going on. You did a swapsy or no?
That
That's
is a beautiful
delicious.
tea. But isn't that amazing? Because those two looked quite similar.
Yeah.
They did look quite similar.
I still think this one looked more
But
vibrant.
look at the
though.
leaves. They're so different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can show the camera how the leaves have plumped up. And this is
one
what.
is curly and the other one is flat.
So you can see here, this one
Oh
is
my
the high
God.
quality, much lighter green. This is like a dark olive green, so this is a much lighter green. And the leaves are opening up beautifully.
Yeah.
Can you see how fluffy they are? They're like
Fluffy.
perfect individual leaves. Whereas this one here is more of a kind of, a little bit more mulched up. And that's because they didn't roll it properly. And it's probably because it didn't have as much nectar to kind of hold it
Stick
together.
yeah. It
So,
opened
so
up.
you can really tell just by looking how tight that ball is. You can start to see, wow, it probably had a lot of oil in it. Probably had a lot of those nice juices to really stick it together.
But you know what? When you smell the leaves, like it really doesn't smell like how it tastes.
No.
Because the taste is so complex, like so much.
Yeah, this
floral,
smells.
milky,
This smells
sweet.
really
Vegetable-y.
Vegetable-y,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, as you said,
But
grassy.
you're right. That smelled more
Yeah.
floral like this.
But the flavour on
So
this
funny.
one is totally different.
maybe you should put some more
Insane.
water into this.
Yeah. That's
So should we
like-
do a blind test?
Yes.
So we've brewed it all again. Now we're going to do blind tasting. Who wants to go first?
Celine.
What? God damn.
Okay, so you close your eyes.
Oh.
Turn around. Right? I'm going to give you. So you know the low grade is number 1,
You
yeah?
have those 4 cups?
Then number 2. Well, I'll just put it in her cup.
Why are you telling me the numbers?
Okay, you know from low grade up to superior grade. Okay, so you need to tell me. Drink this one.
This one. Oh.
Okay, you can look. You can look.
Now.
Can I?
Yeah. Drink that one and tell me which one it is.
Let's
Which
see.
one's that one?
Oh, that's so bitter.
Which one is it?
But I don't know between these two.
Which one? You have to guess.
I'm gonna say this one.
Correct. Okay. Close your eyes.
Mhm.
I'm just going to rinse your cup because it's going to be flavoured otherwise. Okay. Ready? Okay. You can open your eyes.
Thank you.
Taste Taru.
Oh, that's smooth.
Which one do you think it is?
Oh, but I don't know because the complexity is kind of. I don't. Yeah.
You got to plump a guess.
Mm,
Don't think it too much.
this one. It's this one, wasn't it? Oh, damn it.
Okay. Next.
Okay. I should have gone with my instinct.
Okay. Taste.
Oh, that's that one.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
my
So you
God.
know what the other one would be. Okay. Go on. Shut your eyes. Close your eyes.
That's mad. though.
Celine, pick one.
Okay.
Okay.
I should look at. I should really be blind, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can kind of work out from the
Yeah.
look of the tea.
Yeah, it's one of the. It's one of the teas, isn't it? It's
It's definitely one of those.
It's one. I can't say in between here.
Okay.
And there.
So, all right.
Okay, choose one.
More here.
Okay.
Got
Correct.
it right.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it right.
Next one.
Okay, this time I try to completely blind because if I see the, if I see the translucent color of the stalk,
Yeah.
then I don't even gonna taste it.
Which one's that?
It's the second, no? Or is it the stalk?
Which one?
You've
Ah,
got to
it's
guess.
Stalk,
Which one?
the stalk.
Yes, it's the stalk.
It's not that
Okay.
bad at the beginning. It's
Okay. Last
it's on
one.
the way home.
Last
It's-
one.
yeah. Can I just give me the good one?
No. Show your eyes. Show your eyes.
For the bad
We're gonna give
flavor.
you another one.
Now everything is gonna taste good. I think my tongue is numb.
That is so funny.
Okay, it's a small portion, but it's really nice. It's this.
No!
No, it's this one.
Yes.
But that's what I say. This is so bad that.
So, do you want to try this one?
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
gonna close my eyes.
All right, come on, do me.
Is it this one?
Yeah.
Here, you can do me.
Sorry. Okay.
I bet I'm going to get it wrong.
You wanna look or shall I give you blind? Okay, here we go.
That's the second one.
Whoa. So like quick. Bloody hell.
I like these games.
You seem to really get into it. Okay. There. Yeah.
Yeah. Stalk.
Yeah. Nice one. Okay.
Now it's the hard part, choosing between the two decent ones.
Wait. Can okay.
You play games with me. That's number 2 again.
Nice one.
Well done. We tricked you.
Stop.
Don't, you're just going to give me the 2 bad ones. Give me a good one.
We are having tea over here while you are blind.
That's winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah.
That's the best one.
Yeah. After our trickster.
Yeah. So you can see very easily how you can visually spot good Tie Guan Yin from bad Tie Guan Yin, and it also translates in the flavor.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's it, tea heads. If you made it to the end of this video, then please give the video the thumbs up. Check out our playlist and let us know if there are any videos that you would like us to make. If you're ever in London, then come visit us in Camden to say hi and taste our wares. If you have any questions or comments, then please fire them over. Other than that, I'm Don May from Mayleaf. This is Celine. This is Frank. Thank you for being a part of the revelation of true tea. Stay away from the tea bags, keep drinking the good stuff, and spread the word, because nobody deserves bad tea. Bye.
Bye.